Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we return to a game that we last played over 4 years ago, Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun. We return to this game to play its DLC, which only recently was released on consoles. Aiko's choice focuses on the beautiful and deadly Kunoichi named Aiko from the main story. The DLC explores a portion of her past and the ghosts that have returned from it. She and the rest of the group from the main game must work together to hunt down these ghosts. The DLC takes place just before the beginning of Act 3 of the main game. Thus, we have access to every mechanic that the game offers, while avoiding spoilers for the ending of the original story. Lastly, I must say that it is a pleasure to return to this amazing game. With all that said, it is time to return to Edo, Japan and experience Aiko's choice. Let's do this! It's time to begin Akio's choice. Let's do this. And it looks like we can select our difficulty from beginner, normal, and hardcore. I'm going to choose normal because this is how the game is meant to be played on a first playthrough. It's slightly challenging, but slightly forgiving. And even though I have played the original game several times, both once for the channel and personally, it's been quite a while since I last played it, so I think normal is a fair difficulty for this. So yeah, let's do this. And of course, we're gonna have English as our language.
It has been some time since last we met. Perhaps you do not remember it all. Tales of the samurai Mugen and his companions protecting the shogun's peace. Do not worry. I will tell you all you must know and leave the rest to shadows. Let us start with introductions. I am Aiko, adept Kunoichi of the Sakura School, a skillful spy and a master of disguises. Some time ago, Mugen approached me. He wanted my help, and I joined him gladly. A conspiracy was threatening our shogun, its leader only known as Kage-sama. Soon our group numbered 5 in total, counting myself. Mugen, the mighty samurai and our leader. Fierce in battle and loyal without question, he owned not only the shogun's trust, but my heart as well. Hayato of Iga, the proud but skillful shinobi. He and Mugen had saved each other during the siege of Osaka and had become trusted friends over the years to follow. Yuki, the thief, clever and capable beyond her years. Hayato stumbled on her during a mission on the Nakasendo, and her wild talent soon earned her a place in the group.
Stick and stab.
Takuma, the wise marksman, old but never broken. Another veteran of Osaka, he had been presumed dead until Mugen and I found him imprisoned by Kage-sama's allies. And let's not forget Kuma, of course, Takuma's loyal pet companion. Together, our group set out to dismantle Kage-sama's allies. We uncovered the schemes of Lord Yabu, who was forging weapons in secret to aid his master. We joined the campaign against General Okuto, who swept the country with terror and destruction, and brought him to justice. Step by step, we cornered Kage-sama, deprived him of support. Finally, we learned of the hidden encampment where he resided. Preparing for the journey, we gathered in our safe house in Nagoya. However, as we prepared to leave for this final mission, a new threat came to intercept us. An enemy most sly, a shadow from my very own past. This is a tale few have heard, a story I kept secret, an unknown chapter in the legend of the Blades of the Shogun. It appears I have arrived early. Very well. Nothing to do but pass the time until the others arrive.
And with that, we're starting the game already. I love how it gave us a little bit of a recap of the main game story up to this point. as I was correct in my introduction that this DLC occurs roughly just before the third act of the main game. Because the third act of the main game is quite important, has a lot of major story elements and beats. Certain major things occur there that obviously can't happen if this DLC took place during the third act. So it's pretty cool that we get a little bit of a recap of the main game story, the characters, and everything from Aiko's perspective. And for those who may have not played the original game or watched the original game, to at least know somewhat what this whole DLC is about, or at least what happened just before this DLC. Pretty cool overall. I do like how it allows us right here to get used to some of the abilities and to look. And also the save thing. A major point of this game is saving within every couple minutes. And that is quite important to do so. So yeah, first off, let's take a look at Ayako, the namesake of the DLC. She is technically the main character of this DLC because everything's gonna revolve around her. Her abilities are kill slash knockout. That's her primary ability. We can swap between the two. With the kill, we use her hairpin to perform a close range attack,
No need to take it
and
off.
obviously knockout is just knocking out a person.
Just a simple hairpin.
Her passive abilities are climb ladders, ivies, and hooks. I'm pretty sure ivies are supposed to also be mean vines. She can drag a single body, crouching slowly, and she can enter the water. For her actual unique abilities, she has this, make an enemy sneeze, temporarily blinding them, which this will be quite useful. Then we have put on your disguise, you will temporarily lose it if you behave suspiciously. She's able to disguise herself as unsuspecting individual to go past certain enemies as well as distract them. Is quite useful. It was quite useful in the main game, and I'm sure it's going to be quite useful in this DLC. Then she has the matchlock pistol, which is a strong range attack, though it's quite loud, and she can heal herself for 3 points of damage.
Let us treat our
If you
wounded.
notice, she has 4 health. I'm pretty sure those are her health bars. She has 4 of them. So if she loses 3, she can use that health thing to fully restore her health. Now, if I remember correctly, all the characters that we play as have the ability to heal themselves and have access to the matchlock pistol. But the other 2 abilities will always be unique to each
Perhaps the most
individual.
elegant tool.
Other than that, we have our mini map to the bottom right, which will be very helpful in the as the game goes on. We're able to aim for the main ability for the sneeze. On our bottom left, we have I call them the cross buttons. So we have view, which allows you to view the closest enemy guard's cone of vision, and we'll show that off in a little bit. And if you hold it, you're able to drag it around and highlight specific things that we can interact with or other guards' vision that are further away from us. Center view is if you are like in a corner of the map and you want to center on your character, you just press that. Shadow mode is an incredibly good mode in this game where it basically allows you to plan out attacks and basically plan out attacks with your group to defeat multiple guards or distract multiple guards to progress further into the game. It is quite useful and we'll be definitely using this a lot. And during when you're using it, time slows down, but it's not paused. It slows down but not paused, so you gotta watch out for that. And then there's the missions, or the mission info thing. So we have mission info, hints, dialogue, tutorials, and badges. Mission info is for our missions, so we have 3 of them, 4 of them actually. Inspect supplies, food for the road, inspect armor, Mugen keeps it nice and clean, inspect shelves, Takuma's and Yuki's in trinkets. I said her name wrong for a second. And then 4, wait until the others arrive. Hints, I assume, are for like mission specific things. It'll be like, oh, you can go to this spot and do this, or you can do this, go to this spot and do this, and it'll help you in your mission. Dialogue, it shows us all the dialogue in the game so far, or at least in the mission wise. Tutorials help us out with mission stuff that we may need to learn about later on, about different characters, abilities, enemies, etc. And badges are like challenges that you can complete. Unfinished badges are not displayed during the first playthrough of a level. You might complete some without even knowing that you do so, and they will appear here regardless. But the ones that aren't completed won't show up until like you redo the level. So yeah, let me save again, and let's interact with this.
Supplies. We best pack well. The road to Kage-sama's hideout is long. Wouldn't want Hayato-san to complain about the food.
And interact with this.
Mugen's armor. He keeps it here so he can remain incognito, as if anyone could mistake him for another.
And here.
Trinkets, baubles. Some of Yuki-chan and Takuma-san's gadgets. The two have really taken to each other since we defeated Okkoto.
And now let's look at the map.
Phew. It gets more exhausting by the day. To think I could ever be so careless. None of them suspected. Mugen least of all. Perhaps that is how it should remain.
Ah, Aiko-san. I'm glad to see you here safely.
Likewise, Mugen-san.
Is something wrong, my love? You look a bit unwell.
It is nothing. Do not worry about me.
Very good.
Have the others arrived yet?
They are waiting outside. Shall we fetch them?
I would like nothing more.
So, this is it, huh?
Yes, we will finally meet our enemy face to face.
Will we all be together on this one?
Indeed, Yuki-chan. That is, if Takuma-san feels ready.
No need to worry about me, Mugen.
Very good. Everyone, listen here. A toast. To the Shogun and his trusted blades. May we bring an end to Kage-sama. Kanpai!
Kanpai!
Kampai!
Kampai?
Kampai!
Kanpai! Please, do continue. Your little plans are so fascinating to me.
You!
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
An excellent question. Would you mind telling him, Aiko-chan?
She is the Lady Chiyo, former head of the Sakura clan, my sensei.
You haven't forgotten. How delightful.
I assume you have not come to offer aid.
I fear not, Aiko-chan. Quite the contrary, in fact. Kage-sama has had enough of your interference. I was sent to deal with you. It's disappointing, really. Finding you here was no challenge at all.
Spare us the ridicule and get on with it.
Oh, you will get your turn, samurai. But first, Takuma and Yuki, am I correct? You will come with us.
What? No!
Yuki-chan, easy.
Over here, if you would be so kind. The rest of you are slated for execution, I'm afraid. Farewell, Aiko-chan. I wish our reunion could have been more pleasant.
As do I, sensei.
Well, let's quick save. And now let's deal with these fools. They think they can defeat us, but they can't.
Death travels swiftly today. I will remain unseen.
I'm ready.
Now let's swap. Shadow mode. Swap to
Pistol
gun.
is ready. Quiet.
Aim.
Glory awaits. A frightening weapon. I will not fail.
And execute.
I am reloading.
Close one. We should get out of here. Fast.
She toys with us. Surely the house is surrounded.
In that case, let us take the secret exit.
Indeed.
Knew this would come in handy.
Hush! We are not safe yet.
So, your men have not come out. Your incompetence is quite astonishing. Surely they are already dead. Now, if I were in your place, I'd search the entire city until I found them. Remember, if Kage-sama can't have their heads, he will make do with yours.
What is her plan? Where is she taking them?
No chance of telling them now. We better improvise.
We should eavesdrop on her men, see if we can learn more.
Agreed. Let's get to it, and fast.
We have the advantage.
All right.
It appears we are indeed surrounded.
Good thing I built that exit. If we had gone out the front door...
Lady Chiyo would be sending Kage-sama our heads.
Indeed, luckily we were smart enough to have a backup plan. Alright, let's save real quick. And the first thing that we're going to do before we pick up these little things, which are our tutorial, at least I'm pretty sure it's our tutorial, is look around our camera, with our camera. So, we got 4 enemies that are blocking this area. We have one guy alone here. One guy chilling at that gate with another guy staring at him with from the bush. We have a sentry there and there. One guy moving along between these 3 individuals. Obviously the 2 convo guys that we need to go to. 5 guys waiting for us to come out the front, which will never happen. This guy here, that guy there, and then these 3. And with this guy here specifically moving back and forth. Got it. Alright, let's pick up this. Welcome back. We'll show you the most important information in the level, but there is an overview with more detailed tutorials in the mission log. You can access it using the right cross button. You can find more information in the skill wheel by holding L1 and in the character wheel by holding R1. And as you know, don't forget to quick save with the middle button. Of course. And I'm going to do that just now again, and also now, let's take a look at our other 2 characters that we have access to at the very moment. Hayato is our ninja. He can kill people and knock them out. His passive abilities, he can climb ladders, vines, and hooks. He can carry a single body, standing slowly, and can enter the water. And if you notice, there is a difference. Aiko drags a body crouched, while he has to do it standing. Mugen, he's our samurai. He kills with his katana or he can knock out people. He has the ability to climb ladders, carry 2 bodies at once, standing, and is quite fast with it, but he cannot enter the water. So that means he can't climb hooks or vines, and he can't swim because he's wearing his armor. Even though I feel like his armor shouldn't be that heavy, it is.
Red leaves, morning snow.
And now, let us take a look at his Hayato's abilities. His 2 abilities are to throw a stone that creates a noise that makes enemies look in that direction, and he has a shuriken to perform a quiet range attack, but we have to pick it up after we kill the guy. And of course I was correct, he's able to heal himself and also shoot. But it does look like he has 1 less healing item than the other 2, which is quite interesting.
The time has come.
For Mugen, he has place a bottle of sake to lure an enemy. If it gets picked up, you will have to retrieve it. So similar to the shuriken in terms of, similar to the rock that you can lure a person with it, but you have to actually pick it up, like Hayato's shuriken. His other ability is use your 2 swords to take down all enemies in close range. Doesn't pierce samurai armor. That is quite a nice ability. I'm pretty sure it's in this cone. You see this cone here? As long as the enemy's in that cone, they will die from the ability.
There's no need for delay.
But there we go. That's all that. Now let's cross this building with Hayato. Movement. Some characters like Hayato and Aiko have grappling hooks that they can use to jump quickly onto rooftops. For a swift assassination, they can leap down on an enemy from above. Some characters can walk on tight ropes to get from one rooftop to another. Press X when close to a ladder to use it or to jump down from a ledge. Mugen cannot jump or use tight ropes because of his heavy armor, like I just mentioned. And now we're going to unlock
And
this.
down we go.
One of these days you must teach me how to jump down from the rooftops.
With your armor, I don't think technique will make a difference. Glad we didn't go out the front.
How was this woman able to find us? Only the Shogun's trusted spies knew of this hideout.
Unfortunately for us, Lady Chiyo was once the Shogun's most trusted spy.
Dang, why is she turned traitor? Let's pick this up now. Characters. For the melee attack, approach an enemy with your character and press square to execute the kill. Hayato can kill enemies from a distance with a shuriken or distract them by throwing stones. Choose a skill in the skill wheel with L1. Mugen can kill all normal guards and straw hats in range with sword wind. He can also lure guards with a sake bottle. Aiko's sneezing powder can blind enemies by shrinking their view cone. With her disguise, she can go undetected and distract guards unless a samurai sees her. So that is the type of enemy character that can actually see through her disguise. But it works on just about every other character. Got it. And now let's take out our first guy of the campaign. What? Bam.
Now, done well, maybe?
Yuki-chan found that route if I remember correctly.
Clever girl. Not afraid to crawl through the mud to keep hidden.
Alright, yes, buddy. Also, we can actually turn the camera if we need to. We can zoom in, zoom out, and rotate. And that's actually quite effective if we need to see a different angle, but we're going to keep it roughly the same. Also, we're also able to select all characters and get them to come over here. And as you can see, because I did that, the other two are coming here automatically, which is actually quite useful for us to have. Actually select all and let them come over here a little bit more. And now I select Hayato by himself. And let's save again. And let's go over here. And now we can take a look at the view cones. The solid green is they will see you no matter if you're standing or crouching, unless you're hiding inside of a bush or some other obstacle is in the way. The green lines are they will be able to see you if you're standing, but if you're crouched, they won't be able to see you. So you got to make sure you stay and know how the enemy can see you and view you. And of course, with different enemies, if they're moving around, they'll be able to see you from different ways. Certain obstacles can block their view, etc., etc. Alright. I think our best course of action is to use shadow mode, and we are going to use our shuriken to kill him.
Patience is the
While
greatest weapon.
Aiko comes up against this guy and kills this dude. And to execute the plan, of course, I press triangle once again.
A good throw, Hayato-san.
Easy. You should really learn how to use these.
Perhaps you can educate me later.
Nicely done, my love.
To kill with a simple hairpin. One of many things Lady Chiyo taught us at Hanagakuen.
Elegance in all things, yes?
That was our creed.
You know their reputation.
Alrighty then, that's our first set of group out of the way. Let's save, and I'm gonna bring Mugen over here to get our next tutorial thing. Special enemies. Straw Hats take their duty very seriously. They don't leave their post and can only be distracted briefly. Got it. So the Straw Hats are these guys that have the straw-looking hats that historically was used by a lot of individuals in Japan in both common occurrence and in war. Obviously there's different styles of that type of hat, but for this game they're called straw hats. The normal looking guys are called guards, and obviously the guys that look like samurai are called samurai. I think there are a couple other types of enemies in the game, but at the moment those are our main three.
Silence is our ally.
And it looks like Mugen will have to stay here because he will be spotted elsewhere. So our next route is going this way because we can climb up with Bahayato and Aiko to go over here. And we're going to have to deal with these three individuals. That guy, this guy, and that guy. The best way to do that is by going over this way.
An elegant landing.
And the reason why I say that, because with her ability to blind some of the guys temporarily, we should be able to kill these guys one at a
My blade
time.
is sharp.
For me, and soon.
And the first one that we're going to try to kill is the guy that's walking back and forth, because he is definitely our most most focal that we need to deal with, because his movement can mess up our ability to traverse around this area.
Cannot let them escape. Is that understood?
So first off, see, like there, for instance. So we're gonna
Together
have
we
to
are
keep
strong.
him there. We're gonna
It will be
do
done.
that
Let's get to
because
work.
I'm going to have Mugen deal with this guy. But first, we need to get over to the bushes.
Searching.
Now, let us be subtle.
And now we gotta do this again.
No use waiting.
I'm gonna save, because the moment he gets roughly next to this bush, I'm going to make Ayako send the thing out.
Duty demanded your death.
Oh yeah, holding square not only kills them, but also makes your character carry them, which is
Elegance
quite
in all
useful.
things.
Now, we're gonna do the same thing to this guy,
Let's get
and we're
going.
gonna move him right up behind him. And execute.
Nothing personal.
We have their heads.
And we're gonna hide the body. We won't have to always hide the body because unless their cones can see it, it doesn't matter. So we should be good. And I think what I'm gonna do next is actually go up this way,
They show them
because we can attack this other guy, but to do that, we need to blind that guy all the way over there. And there's only one way to do that.
Yes, this is good.
By having Ayako go all the way up there, over there.
eyes open. Do not
Now
underestimate.
let's unlock this ladder, because we'll need that, I assume, for a minute later. Now I'm gonna save, enter shadow mode, and set this
Plan
up.
in motion.
I'm waiting.
And now let's get right back here. Bam. And now with that accomplished, we can get him up here as well. Because now we gotta deal with that Straw Hats there. Because in essence, from what I can tell, the only way we can get to Eavesdrop is by killing all these surrounding guys, except for the ones staring at where they believe we're supposed to be, so that we can then strike them down.
My task is clear.
But first, we need to get her up here, because if we use the cone vision, this guy will be able to see us assassinate that guy, so we need to blind him in order for us to be able to do that. And voila, now we set it up,
On my way.
Time to move.
and now we get up here.
Search every nook. Poke every bush. Find them.
And now we do it. And now run, 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 run.
Yeah.
There we go.
I am prepared.
The dance begins.
Skill over numbers.
And now we're gonna have to do this a second time. This guy's gonna get flashbanged like 30 times.
Laid out before me, and soon.
Because of that. Good, now that he's been dealt with, we go over here. Because if we want to be able to kill this guy and then this guy here to allow Mugen to progress anywhere, we have to kill these three.
I will be patient.
Or we could actually just
I'll
knock
use
them out.
shuriken.
But honestly, I prefer the
I'm going in.
A fine day
killing
to face
method
death.
in this game. There's a few times where it's okay to do the knockout method, but it honestly feels better to just kill them overall because it's more I would say safer to do so. Because I think knocked out enemies can get back up later on, but I do not remember because it's been so long. Execute. And
Forgive
voila.
my sudden intrusion.
And now this guy can't be seen by anyone. Yep, so...
They might still be inside.
An elegant
And we're
death.
just gonna... Of all the bodies we're gonna move this one right here. And now we gonna do this... Or, nope. We're gonna do this.
Elegant solution.
最新的教養
Jump down,
Got
get
it.
our shuriken back.
Will not leave until
Run
we
over
come back.
here.
My task is clear.
And now we're gonna use Mugen. And execute.
The end was swift.
And voila. Now, let's save.
I am always prepared.
And let's deal with the last guy we need to deal with in this section. And voila.
A drop of blood.
Okay, now we should be safe enough to get there. To climb up on the side to then
Open. Do not
get the dialogue from there. But real quick, let's take a look at the mission stuff. Oh, we earned a badge. Don't use Mugen's sword when while in the safe house. Well, we did so. Okay. There's no hints, but we need to gather information, find out where Yuki and Takakuma were taken, eavesdrop on the guards, listen in on the talking guards, don't kill them, and then finally regroup, gather everyone on the rooftops. So I assume that means these rooftops, since we had to knock down that ladder. At least that's what I assume. But regardless. Let's get up here.
We've cornered them like dogs.
Calm. Focus.
Before we eavesdrop, let's get our ninja boy up here as well.
I am prepared.
Out of sight.
No use waiting. Move like water. I have the info. We should meet up and discuss what we've heard. Let's head up to the rooftops. Better view from there.
Agreed.
You
I
stay
will be
down.
patient.
Alright.
Let's get to work.
Now let's get the hell up here. And it looks like I was correct. We do have to go up here. Got it. And let me save. And now let's climb.
Poke every bush. Find
So, it appears Yuki-chan and Takuma-san have been taken to the harbor.
There's the old man. Looks like they put him on that foreign ship.
A Portuguese vessel. And a large one at that.
Curious. What scheme have we stumbled into here?
Hoist the anchor! Set the sails!
There goes the ship. And the old man with it.
What about Yuki-chan? Was she also on board?
There she is. Looks like they left her behind.
Most likely as bait, in case her men failed to capture us.
You expect another ambush?
Either way, we should proceed with caution.
A checkpoint at the bridge. We must head through it if we wish to reach the harbor.
More of them at the market. Looks like they've taken over half the town.
A disguise would be useful. A friend at Misugi's inn will have one ready for me. Alternatively, we could visit Lord Kazuma's estate. The staff will have washing hanging out for the taking.
I'm glad that we have allies here. Now, let us proceed and free Yuki-chan. So, we are going up against your old sensei now?
Much as it pains me, it appears that way.
What could have made her fall in league with Kage-sama?
A question I'd very much like answered, after we have rescued our friends.
Indeed. Though we may have failed to rescue the old man,
Calm,
we
focus.
still can save Yuki from being sent somewhere else. Granted, she's probably being used as a trap. And this does look dangerous. We got a lot more to do. Alrighty then.
Assassins are extremely dangerous.
Alright. We gathered the information and regrouped. Now it is time to rescue Yuki. Yuki is trapped in a cage at the harbor. We must free her. And that is what we're gonna do. And we also have 2 hints. So I was correct. The hints are talking about things that you can do in the missions that could help you throughout the rest of the mission. So we can go to the Disguise Inn. A disguise can be found at Musuji's Inn. And Disguise Estate. A disguise can be found at Lord Kazuma's estate. So we only need one of these 2. And I believe the best one we should go to is the inn, because it's on our way to the objective, unlike this one, which is somewhat out of our way. Now granted, we could technically go this way and then grab all that, but I think it would be better for us to just go to the inn and collect it from there. Alrighty then. First up, we need to get down from here and also collect this. You can select more than one character by opening the character wheel with R1 and using X to select a character, or square to select all. If you want to get rid of the save reminder, you can disable it in the options menu under gameplay. For a non-lethal approach, hold R1 to open the character wheel and press R3 to switch between modes. Hold X while attacking and the character will pick up the body automatically. The characters are carrying bodies differently. To find out if a spot or enemy is being watched, hold down the left cross button and press R3 to place a view cone marker. Got it. Obviously, I already figured out the being able to move everyone at once mechanic. And I already could tell that the characters move things differently, which is a-okay. But still, it's good to have these things for people that may have played the original game and then waited like a year or 2 or longer to play the DLC. But either way, let's pick this up. Shadow mode. If you want multiple characters to act simultaneously, use shadow mode. But be aware that this doesn't pause the game. Press the up stick or the up button of the cross to switch to shadow mode. Now you can save 1 action per character. Interessante. I'm not sure if that means we can do 2 different actions in total, but okay. Press triangle to execute all saved actions at once. Tip: you can hold R1 to open the character wheel and cancel actions or execute them separately. Okay, that's also quite useful. Don't know how much we'll use those individual extra tips, but we'll definitely be using shadow mode a lot in this game, I can already tell. First, let us save, and now get Hayato, because we are going to do shadow mode.
Quiet.
Kill.
My life for the Shogun.
And we're going to do shadow mode.
The
And
music
kill.
starts.
And we will execute. Now.
Open the door, you fools!
And voila.
Elegant death.
Now, I would carry these bodies because they're out in the open, but this guy can't see them because of the wagon that's blocking the way, nor will this guy be able to see them, which is good for us. So now let's select everybody and let us get to these
Even more
bushes.
guards here. They have truly taken over the city.
Wonder what the City Watch is doing right now.
I presume all of them are enjoying a well-paid day off.
The Shogun will hear about this.
You definitely will, buddy, but we gotta deal with all this first. Now let us pick up this. Samurai kill. Samurai cannot be distracted. Mugen can kill them with a melee attack. Everyone else will die if they attack a samurai. With a character other than Mugen, use a firearm to stun a samurai and then finish them off with a second attack. So basically Mugen can actually kill them, everyone else has to stun them, then kill them. Or they will die. Got it. So we'll definitely let Mugen kill that guy while we deal with these other two guys. Alrighty then. Let me save real quick. Alright, let's keep going. I will use Aiko to go over this way because I think the best way is to go around to kill this guy first, but blind him. And yeah, so actually I need select.
Skill over numbers. Time to move.
We must show prudence.
Okay, select. There we go. Now they'll follow. Because we'll need both of these individuals for this. Oh, I have to walk around. Okay.
Open the door.
So basically my plan is to do this. I'm going to stun the samurai so long enough for me to shank this bastard. First, I need to see the guard where he's gonna go first. Because I didn't really pay attention to his pattern. So he's going up here, so will that make him be able to see everybody? Nope. Alright, execute.
Nothing personal.
Ooh, and voila, there we go. Now, we are going to do that again.
They are civilians.
I'm ready.
Because, let's keep the samurai's thing, he can see even crouched people from here.
Kage-sama, open the door.
And I want to be able to do this. Voila.
Yes, this is good.
And we're going to do it one more time.
Ready.
Because we are going to do
Shuriken
this.
jutsu. No noise. The time has come.
Commands you unlock the door.
And execute.
A worthy opponent.
Bam. Let's go.
Subtle bow. A quiet
Alright,
gesture.
so let's collect this. And we will get everyone to come over here. Oh!
They must not see us.
Okay, note to self, if someone's on a building, they will not come the way you think they're going to. But that's a-okay. That's a-okay.
I'm waiting.
Let's get everyone to the ladder first. And there we go. Alrighty then. I'm gonna save, check the time, and if we have enough time, we will continue on and secure our disguise in the inn. After checking the time, we have indeed run out of time for today's first chapter, which is okay because I'm having a blast playing this game and I can't wait to continue on. And next time, we will clear out this inn to secure our disguise and then push on towards the main courtyard here before we head up towards the main road and the checkpoint and everything else, and hopefully rescue Yuki in time. But we will see how much more progress we'll make next time. So yeah, until then. And with that, we conclude the first chapter of Aiko's Choice. So far, it's been a blast to return to this game, and I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Until next time, this is Ghost, signing out.